Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Steve Natto, and for today's video, we're diving into the newest Yeezy 380 by Adidas and Kanye. This is the brand new Onyx colorway of the Yeezy 380. I just got back from Foot Locker picking up my pair right here that I reserved on the Foot Locker app. You can see it came out this morning on November 28th for retail price of $230 and is the next installation of the Yeezy 380 that we've seen released this year. I've already seen a number of colorways come out. However, I think this one could be the best one we've seen yet. It looks really nice. Everyone was really anticipating the all black colorway on the Yeezy 380, and while that is true that this is an all black 380, there's honestly some tones of kind of blue and purple. It's kind of typical Yeezy and Kanye fashion where the color isn't exactly what you think. So we're going to take a dive into the shoe, take a look at it both up close and on feet to make sure you guys get the full picture of the sneaker. So be sure to hit that subscribe button to keep it locked to the channel. My goal here is to help you guys get the sneakers you want and make the right decisions for you about the shoes I talk about here on the channel. So for now, let's dive into the Yeezy 380 Onyx and get started with the quick facts. Getting it started here with the Yeezy 380 Onyx, here is everything you're going to need to know about the shoe. First off, in terms of the fit and the sizing, I recommend going up at least a half size in this sneaker, maybe even a full size depending on how you wear your shoes, but this shoe does fit small, so it does fit a little bit different than other Yeezys, so I do recommend trying on a pair first before going and making a purchase, but go up at least a half size because it does fit small. You can see the entirely Boost midsole and outsole. It's a ridiculously comfortable shoe and you will not be disappointed with the comfort. It's comparable to the 350s. Some even consider it a little bit more comfortable, so it's a really nice shoe. And then in terms of the price, it did drop this morning for a retail price of $230. It almost sold out this morning for that retail price, so it might be a little bit more expensive on the resale market, but you could even find it in stock at some places too right now. So if you're looking to grab it, it's a shoe that's going to be around that retail price. And next up, in terms of what we see on the sneaker, this was the highly anticipated all black Yeezy 380, and while that's true, there's actually a bit more color in the shoe than you would expect or really know until you take a look at it up close. So if we take a peek up close, you can really see what I would consider kind of a dull purple and a darker blue on the sneaker as you take a look, close up on the shoe. From far away, it is going to look all black, but as you get closer, you can see the different tones and shades of colors that do exist on there. So it feels, very similar to what Kanye has done on other sneakers where the colors are slightly different than what you'd expect. The laces are those new laces that you'd have to cut off if you want to change them. They do come out with the additional laces that you can, just tie into a bow tie if you want to throw those on. In terms of the outsole, it does have that gum-colored outsole with the Boost peeking through on the back. The box is just your typical Yeezy 380 box. And then if we take a look at the size tag inside the shoe, it is right there for the numbers and information. And now that we've taken a look at the Yeezy 380 Onyx on feet, it's time to round it out here with 3 final takeaways that I think are important to know about this shoe before we wrap this up. The first thing that I did mention earlier is the sizing. I really want you guys to pay attention to that because the Yeezy 380 does fit very small. So as I mentioned earlier, I do recommend going up that half size, maybe even a full size on this shoe, depending on how you wear your sneakers. So if you can, I highly recommend trying on any pair of Yeezy 380s before going and buying this one or any other one, say online or something like that, because the fit is a bit different than other Yeezys in the Yeezy line. So that's number one. The second thing to note here is the color that I outlined earlier too. It is a black Yeezy for sure, undoubtedly. But as you move closer on the shoe, as you get really close in, you can notice the other tones that are on the sneaker. So from far away, this is definitely going to look like a black sneaker. But as you get in closer, there's honestly hints of that purple and kind of dark blue that I mentioned. So it's just another thing to keep in mind. I think if you're looking for a black shoe, this is definitely going to fit that bill. But just something to keep in mind, as you move closer, you will start to see other shades of other colors. And the third thing to note here is if this colorway isn't for you, there are plenty of other Yeezy 380s out there for cheaper or similar price points than this one. So it seemed like this one kind of sold out today. It might still be available at retail, but whatever the case, it's not going for a ton on the resale market. There's plenty of other colorways of 380s that are going for below retail on the secondary market. So you have plenty of options when thinking about the Yeezy 380. It's a much more available and less expensive shoe than a lot of the Yeezy 350s. So there's a lot of comparables out there. If you're not so much of a fan of this colorway, there's definitely something out there for you that you're going to find and like. So I think that covers everything. I do want to give you my final rating and opinion on a scale out of 10 now that we've covered everything about the Yeezy 380 Onyx. And for that, I'm going to go an 8.5 out of 10. I do really like this a lot. I think it doesn't look as good as I had hoped. It's just a little bit more different than I expected with the different colors on it that don't make it exactly black as you kind of take a closer look at it. So whatever the case, it's still a really solid Yeezy 380. It just didn't seem quite as what I thought, but hey, that's what Yeezys and Kanye likes to do with these sneakers. You see the pictures online and they're never quite exactly what you get in person. So that's another reason I love to check out all of the sneakers as soon as they drop. So that's gonna wrap it up. So thank you guys for stopping by. Let me know if you have any additional questions in the comments down below. I can help you guys get those answered. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to keep it locked to the channel, and I'll catch you guys again real soon on the next video.